Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank, I'm Swiss, and I run a travel agency in Bogota, Colombia. Currently, we're at the Calima Lake, and this is the town called Darien, about 20,000 population, and it's a very small town. Like everywhere in Colombia, we are currently at the central square. You will see you have the local transport, the willy jeeps, and very specific about this region is the lake, because it's one of the best lakes to actually do water sports, kite surfing and windsurfing and foil surfing, like all those variations we see today. And they have around 300 wind days a year, and it's an amazing place. And the cool thing is, or the reality is, almost nobody knows about this place, about Calima Lake, that is such a great place. We have actually two awesome places for water sports with wind. We have Lago with Cabo de la Vela, and we have here the Calima Lake. And foreigners, number of foreigners, very small. And this might change in the future. Also in the recent years you have more projects, building more houses, and you will find around 20 kite schools. And we will visit them also later in the video. But first of all, we will show you the town, a little bit around, that you know what this place is. So let's go and get some impressions. We just arrived to the Archaeological Museum here in Calima, or the region of Calima, and it's very interesting because they show all the traces of the Calimas. Those were the indigenous that lived here from 10,000 years ago until the colonization. And the museum consists of different parts. You have here behind me the house with the reception. It cost about 9,000 pesos per person. The tours are in Spanish, so if you're only English speaking, that's a little bit difficult, but you can go inside and you will find a very cool small museum with the exhibition on the traces, how it works and how it worked, how the indigenous lived, some items of them, and also you will see the different topography from the Pacific Ocean, which is very close. Buenaventura is like 2 hours from here, and then you see the Western Andes where we are at the moment. We are on the Western Andes, and then you go to the Valley of Cauca, and then you have the Central Andes. And it's a very cool museum. So yeah, the first part inside, and then the second part you have all the garden with different plants, and also again some exhibitions with some houses. So it's a very nice built museum. If you come here Lago Calima, I can recommend you a short visit at least. We're currently at Entrada 4, that means the entrance 4. That's like 5 minutes from Darien, the town, which is right there. And this is an awesome place. This is very cool. We have a kite school, and they're very specialized on giving classes. It's not too much to rent equipment. They're really focused on classes. They also have a social project with kids, that they teach kids from the town to become kiters and professors and so on. And you see the space is huge, and the lake has different zones. So here it's a little bit softer with the wind, but it's also like great. And if you go down the lake, it becomes tougher and tougher, and also the lake becomes smaller and smaller. And we have around, I think, over 20 kite schools here so far. This place exists since like 5 years with all the installations. Since 30 years you have people selling stuff, but it recently became more professional, and still foreigners very rare to be seen here, although it's a great space. So let's go and interview some guys, some locals, and let's see what they tell us.
Hello, this is José Luis Antibáñez speaking from Calima, Darien, Colombia. Our main activities here in the lake, when we talk about water sports, are, for example, in this case, our school that is named Escuela Niños del Viento. Has been a project that started 7 years ago, and we've been working on teaching small children from 9 years to 13 years of age that learn how to windsurf, to kitesurf, to kite foil, and all basically the activities of Olympic competition. The lake has an altitude of 1,400 meters, so we've got normally 11 months a year with excellent winds, a bit gusty in some periods, a bit lower in others, but we can find basically all the time wind if you have the right gear.
Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video. As you can see, we changed the location. We are now at the Pescado Windsurf School. Pescado means fish. So the owner, he's called Fish. Everybody knows him as Fish all around the lake. He's not here today, unfortunately, but I will tell you the story. So all this building, this was a storage building only 20 years ago, and he started here with the windsurf school, and like 11 years ago he started with kitesurf. Now also since a short time they have foil, and it's a great place. As you can see here, the lake is much narrower, so the wind is stronger, also more gusts. But here when we arrived, the wind was catching up and everybody was going out and jumping and doing stuff. So I think that's also the place where I will take some classes again and refresh everything and start kite surfing. Great place here. Also, we have a phenomenon, it's called El Brujo. It's a huge cloud that comes down from the mountain and then it goes all the way along the lake. It started coming down and then it vanished. Sometimes it comes, sometimes not, and a great day today, very sunny, good wind. Now it's lowering a little bit the intensity, but yeah, great place, great place. La Guajira, Lago Calima, those two places are absolute great for windsurfing, kite surfing, foil surfing. So Colombia has another big potential besides already so much stuff we can offer here. Now we are at the school Velas y Vientos. That means sails and wind. And for me, that's awesome place because it's very big. You have grass everywhere, huge space, and that's actually perfect to prepare the kite. And also going into water, very good. And the wind is actually coming from the valley, from the dam, and then up here and goes all the way down the lake. So this is an awesome place, very spacious, and I think I will come back here also to do some kite. And yeah, that's it. I can more recommend Colombia as a kite destination, and Lago Calima is strategically ubicated. Location is great because it's like 2 hours to Buenaventura, the Pacific harbor. Then you have San Cipriano, where you drive the Brujas, ecotourism place. You have 90 minutes to Calima, where you can dance salsa if you like. Probably more the girls than the boys, but go there and dance salsa, it's great. You have awesome food, so this is really a great place with many side activities also you can perform. And yeah, windsurf, kitesurf, here is just paradise. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope to see you back soon here on my channel again, or even better, see you here in Colombia. All the best, here's Colombiafrank, bye bye.